Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of What the Ruck. Today's Thursday, August 6th, and I am, as you can see, behind me and, well, I should say front of me and behind me, I'm on railroad tracks. These are abandoned. There's a railway system that hasn't come through here, and from what they say, it's been almost 20 years. So what they're doing is they're working on creating a rail trail, so everything's walkable, and you know, you can ride your bike. So that's what they're doing. But behind me, I'll turn this, is Bonita Springs Recreational Park. It is beautiful down here. Old 41 is out there, and it's just a very, very old Florida town, which I live in, and I love. It's just north of Naples, and it's just south of Fort Myers. I think everybody knows where that area is. So if you see me looking down, I'm going to make this brief. I'm going to be doing about a 2-3 mile ruck. It's because of the railroad ties. I mean, it's clean, but you know, there's still a lot of places I could trip, turn an ankle. Not good. One thing I do have, which is a weakness, growing up even, was weak ankles. So I could never skate. Never a real strong skater. So I've broken an ankle. I've sprained ankles playing sports and all, but just always had the weak ankles. So that's why I'm looking down, doing what I'm doing. But this is going to be about a 2 to 3 mile ruck. I'm going to throw this up on my YouTube channel. And speaking of, and my Instagram, of course. But speaking of Instagram, I want to shout out to, there's a guy out there with CP, cerebral palsy. And his name's David Oglesby. And he's a friend follower. I follow him also. And look him up. He's very inspirational. And David, if you're watching this, he's a runner. Well, I'm not going to tell you his whole life story because I don't know it, but I do know he has CP, and he's an inspiration. He really is. He's talked to me. He's direct messaged me a few times, and you know, I asked him his permission if I could just drop his name on one of my videos, and he's like, absolutely. And he's a good fan, good guy. But again, finding an inspiration, somebody that I think of sometimes. At my age, I'll be 56 in October, although I'm in good shape, and you know, rock and work out and all that. There are times when I'm tired. I don't want to put in the work. We all get like that. But he's a guy I think about, and within seconds, I'm like, you know what, that dude, I'll look at one of his pictures that he posts or something, and there he is doing it. And he's got, you know, cerebral palsy, and God bless him. He's a warrior. So David, I told you I'd shout out to you. Well, I'm shouting out to you. So behind me, actually, I'm gonna show you this. This is the Imperial River behind, in front of you there, you're looking at. And there's a bridge about 0.9 that way. I've kayaked this way. In fact, I've actually gone way past here. My house is less than a mile. I don't live on the river, but there are canals, and I'm lucky enough to actually live on a canal down there. So I launched my kayak, and I'm going to actually be doing some videos of that. I have an ocean kayak, which is pretty cool, and I'll come through here, and I'll go under that bridge right there. That's Old 41. And speaking of that, you can't see it from here, but just behind those trees is a place called, well, actually you can kind of see through those. It's a place called the Everglades Wonder Gardens, and it's old Florida. And most of you know what old Florida means, but I'll explain. You know, 1940s, 50s, even 60s, when Florida, there wasn't the commercialism and so much the tourism. It was just a lot of these side of the road, Uncle Willie's Reptile World, and those kind of places. Well, this place behind me has been around for a long time, but then it went out of business. It was sold. Hurricane Irma 3 years ago ransacked it and did a lot of damage. Well, anyway, they have baby gators over there and flamingos, and there's some old signs. See those cars right there? That's Old 41. But there's some old wooden signs that they kept up there, and on the side of the road, saying, you know, 2 miles until reptile, the TC reptiles, all that kind of stuff. I'll post those too. Those are really cool. But I'm going to actually go over this right now. But I am going to just keep an eye on what I'm doing here, because this is dangerous. Let me show you. I'm going over the river. Should be okay though. So I am just going to, I don't want to trip. I'm not going to go into the river. There's not enough room for me to fall into the river, but I could fall and hurt myself on one of these structures here. So anyway, I'm gonna make this one kind of brief and just get on with my ruck. But I just wanted to show everybody the Imperial River, and also a little brief glimpse of the Everglades Wonder Gardens, which is now in back of me. So that's yeah, it's pretty cool. There's some water lilies. I don't know if you can see those back there. Yeah, that's the back of the Wonder Glade. And that's a dog park over there. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna head back, and I'm gonna check back in with you later. And thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, if you're watching now, please subscribe. I'm on Instagram at the number 1 what underscore the underscore ruck, what the ruck, Billy Conran. And thanks for watching, and keep rucking. Take care.